And I choose to love you with my whole heart. All scars, all soft, vulnerable parts to you. I love you.
This is my vow to you, my home, my partner, my once in a lifetime love. I love you.
So take my hand, disappear to another time, to far from here, though I don't know you, you don't know me. I just have to talk to you, see. So say you come, please don't go. You could be the one for all I know, and I don't know you, know what you're like too. I can't see.
Thank you, Richard, for getting rid of whatever was on your face for the last few days. This guy comes up looking like Richard Pacquiao, you know, trying to...
Roxanne, you are the most courageous, most resilient person I've ever met in life. You've traveled across the oceans to be you and me in a country where you don't speak the language, you don't have that many friends, and yet you still do stuff. Even though it might have taken a PowerPoint presentation and some live charts and career road apps to explain and then convince you to still okay. You've given up so much for us, I don't think I can ever thank you enough. But I know that your response is going to be something like, well, a couple of Hermes bags in lieu. Your commitment and sacrifice is dwarfs anything that I could ever possibly do to repay. Like, here are my promises that are non-negotiable to you. I promise to keep our home full of positivity and laughter. I promise to be vulnerable, even though it might be scary for me. I promise to share whatever's on my mind, even though I think it's reversed sometimes. I promise to be comfortable. We've been having uncomfortable conversations. I promise to eat 99% of all the desserts, just because you want that one bite. And finally, I promise to be your best friend from day one until the end of my days. And even then, I promise to find you in our next life. We are a team. We are your one unit. Falling in love is easy. Staying in love is a choice. And I choose to love you with my whole heart. All scars, all soft, vulnerable parts to you. I love you.
I promise to always kiss you goodnight before we sleep, even on the nights when we are still learning to each other through our flaws. I promise to choose us every single day with my whole heart, in the quiet, in the chaos, and in all the tiny moments no one else knows. And I promise to love you in this life and every life to come, because no matter where we begin, my heart will always find its way back to yours. This is my vow to you, my home, my partner, my once in a lifetime love. I love you.
There's no love like your love, and no other could give more love. There's nowhere unless you're there all the time, all the way there.
Some people say that siblings are special because they are the only ones who go through every stage of life with you. I remember I was about 7 years old and you were only 4. On those nights, I remember being scared. Too scared to even go to the bathroom alone. But because I had you, I had someone to walk with me to the bathroom. I had someone to sit with me on the balcony, waiting for mom to come home so we could eat together.
It may not seem like it, but I am actually his brother. Richard shared a lot of things with me. right? He taught me many things. He helped me experience many things. Particularly, he shared the fact that putting mayonnaise and soy sauce on rice is delicious. Wow, it's surprisingly it's pretty good, you know? Yeah, it's true, right?
I've known Richard for 3 years, and I can describe him with probably a few words. And emotional intelligence comes to mind. He can regulate them very well. It's something I look up to as a fellow man and a peer.
And what I think was truly remarkable was that while Richard was in his last year of university, you know, and I was having my study troubles, he came all the way out from Tokyo, hundreds of kilometers, all the way up to Akita, just to make sure that I was doing okay, just to make sure I was on track with my studies. I feel like it takes a special kind of brother to do that, you know?
The reason why I'm so outspoken is because I watched my dad. That gave me confidence to be who I am. God, this is really hard. But like I owe everything to that man right there.
And the one thing about Richard is that when he was young, like a baby, he was kind of shy. But amazingly, after he grew up, he's not shy. It's a good thing for me to see him to be a very mature guy, to represent himself to anyone. That's a very good thing.
The first time I met him, you know, this was in 7th grade. We were both 12 years old, and he moved over to our school. And I was like, hey, who's the new emo chick? For those of you that knew him back then, you know, he was very scrawny. Of course, he has a beautiful face, and he had the emo punk rocker hair. You know, it used to go all the way down his face like that. So I was like, oh, hey, she's pretty cool. But look at him now. Look at him now. You know what I mean? Look at this guy, man. He's so buff that his muscles have muscles.
First of all, I'm so honored to be invited to this beautiful wedding. I know that, you know, many of you guys know Richard has many friends back in Tokyo too. But I guess I was the chosen one to come all the way here. And on behalf of all the friends that, you know, you have in Japan, 本当におめでとう. I just want to say that.
And for the desserts, you know, I have 2 desserts for him that he loves. Mango with sticky rice, and Haagen-Dazs ice cream, vanilla ice cream in the bread, and he will eat it every time. So 99%, that's all you have to do. And he's a simple man. He likes to go to the gym. You know, he doesn't he doesn't have much other than he's here to take care of you, and I truly believe that.
I have to say, because of you, Richard, my sister has become happier, more relaxed, and more herself. And honestly, I think that's what marriage is about. 2 people help each other become better versions of themselves. Most importantly, I have never seen my sister this happy in her life.
OK， 之前 Roxanne 跟 Richard 还在远距离的时候，1个月甚至2个月才会见一次面，然后在每次快要见面前，他就会很沮丧的跟我说：“我觉得这段感情都是我一个人，我好像单身一样，我这次去一定要跟他说我要分手。”他每次都会讲得很笃定上说好，他们这次真的是要去分手了。但是你知道，每一次他见完 Richard 回来，他就会跟我说：“哎，我们决定之后要怎么样。”
And I remember, I think that was our first or second meal, but I took them to my favorite bami noodle stand on Sukhumvit, like literally just on the streets with like 10 tables and everything. And I remember we were eating noodles, but like Richard wouldn't really start eating his noodles. And what he's doing is he's just staring at Roxanne with just like love. And I've just never seen that look on Richard's face. So and then I remember talking about that with my wife Chihiro when I went back. Like, did you see that look on Richard's face? Like when he was looking at Roxanne? And that's when I knew, like, okay, so this is special, and he's happy. He's happy.
对，我们甚至还一起研究过，如果世界末日了，我们要怎么逃难这种荒谬的计划。很开心在人生的重要的日子里都有你在。我想说，婚姻真的不容易，但是只要是对的人，就是值得一起经历这个人生的经验。所以今天你找到 Richard 这个 Mr. Right， 我真心替你感到很开心，也希望你们能够幸福快乐，一起踏入这个婚姻的爱情的坟墓。让我们一起加油。
Home isn't a place, right? It's a person. It's a person who makes you feel safe, seen, and loved. May you always feel at home together. And also in that home, don't ever let in Richard Pacquiao. Cheers, guys. Cheers to you guys, man.
最重要的是在他身上，我学到什么叫无条件的爱。即使我们吵架、闹脾气、互相不理解，但那份爱从来没有少过。今天我站在这里，能够成为现在的我，都是因为他给了我最坚实的根。他用他的人生教我如何去爱，如何去努力，如何成为一个被爱的人。
我心里真的是很开心，相对的也是很舍不得他就要离我。不过我还是之后的日子要麻烦吕卡，我就交接给你们。
And Roxanne, don't worry. I give my best sons to you. I'm so happy. Everyone is my family. And you too, Roxanne. Mom, welcome to Custer family. Hopefully you will be happy and happiness forever.
然后最后一件事情就是，我今天晚上可以喝醉嘛？我已经35岁了。
Just say yes. Just say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do what you want. I'm gonna make my own way anyway. I'm already out the door. I can't even hear what you're telling me. You do what you want. You do what you want. I'm gonna make my own way anyway. I'm already out the door. I can't even hear what you're telling me. What you're telling me.
Your friends? By the way, Richard, would you rather be Roxanne and live happily ever after, or reach financial freedom but not have Roxanne? And I know your answer, so I'm going to drink the Roxanne.